right, good afternoon everyone. This is Teacher Ian here, and we are at the Ais Stem Fair 2021. And now, look at all of the wonderful projects here today. Let's go check them out. All right, now we've got a couple boys here from Year 9A, and could you please explain your project to us?
So my project is how can a CD case show a 3D image? So I use the CD case as the thing that help us show the 3D image from a cell phone. So this thing happened because the CD cases actually reflect the picture from the phone, and it shows like a 3D.
All right, so let's go take a look inside and see what it's all about. Okay, I see. Let's zoom in. All right, thank you, boys. That was fantastic. All right, now we've got our next experiment here, and boys, the non-stop water fountain. Do tell me, what is that?
Non-stop water fountain is a cheaper version of the normal fountain.
Oh, right. Now, could you give us a demonstration, please, of what this is?
Here is the demonstration.
Wow, and look at that. Great job, boys. Great job. All right, we have another one from the Year 8s here. And guys, could you please explain what is color-changing milk?
The color changing milk show how does the coloring react with the soap.
All right, can you give us an example, please?
First, the middle for milk. Is how the food coloring react with milk. When the liquid soap is added to milk with a drop of food coloring on the surface tension of the milk and react with the fat.
All right, wow, very interesting, very interesting. All right, and we've got one from AE, is that right?
Yes. Yeah. Check from AE. So our project is about investigating the effect of music on the plant. So our hypothesis is plant do affected by sound and music because the vibration from the sound or the music is affect the cell and the change in the chemical reaction.
All right, now what did you find? Does music have effect on plants?
In my opinion, yes, it certainly does. Because from our investigation and experiment, the plant is grow more faster with the song with high frequency. But with the lower frequency, the plant did not grow, or some go slower than the average.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Now let's see what's next. All right, we've got another one here from AE. And girls, could you please explain what is your project all about?
We were making ointment from pepper lime leaves. This is the leaves. So first we grind them, and then we put Vaseline. We mix it into the container, like this. So the purpose of it is like for insect repellent, and you can it when you feel like you're stressed. Yes, it helps you to relieve your stress. This is what our project about. Thank you.
All right, great, thanks. And we could all use some stress relief now and again. All right, here's another one from AE. And girls, could you please explain what is your project all about?
So our project is how much energy is in different types of food. So in this experiment, we set up something called a calorie meter, a homemade one because we don't have the expenses to actually buy one. So we made one using lab materials, and you can see here the overall scheme or the drawing that we of the experiment we set up. This is a stand where we used to stabilize a thermometer and a tin can with water inside it, distilled water. And then underneath we have a cork and some needles, and we had food samples stuck on the end of them. And we burned the food samples and then calculated how much temperature has gone up afterwards. And using data that we got from the calorie meter, we used a formula which is Q water is equals to the mass of water times the specific heat capacity times final temperature minus initial temperature, and then you will get the results here. And it is overall it is the overall calories inside set food type. We have for marshmallows, bread, and coconut biscuits.
Okay, wow. Interesting. Very interesting, girls. Thank you. Now here we've got a presentation from Year 9A. And girls, could you please explain what your project is all about?
Hi, today I'm gonna present about our project, the lung model. The purpose of this project is to show how the diaphragm and the lung work together. So this is the example of the When we inhale, our diaphragm expands and contracts to cause our lungs to fill with air, and when we exhale, our diaphragm contracts, push all the air out of the lungs. So this is the example.
All right, thanks, girls. That was interesting. Okay, here we've got another one here from 9A. And LG, could you please explain what is a non-Newtonian liquid?
Hi, so today I'm going to talk about non-newtonian liquid. Non-newtonian liquid is, you can see here the gravity, and can see what does these ingredients can do. It's also exciting to know and make because it has only 2 ingredients, but can durably and easy to make. We are curious and want to make new stuff. So as you can see here, it has only cork and a container and water. Here we just only mix the cork here and the water and mix this as well as possible. And then here you can do a gravity and it won't stick to your hands. So here is the result. There is some question that can you punch a non-Newtonian liquid? Well, the answer is yes. You can punch it, can touch it, but in a fast speed. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot. That's really cool. All right, now we've got here a science project from the Year 10A students. And girls, could you please explain what this is all about?
Today we're gonna present about sugar crystal, and this is a material we should to prepare. Have a sugar, toothbrush, cosmic, stapler, food color, a pot, a chopstick, and the water.
So next we will move on to how we make it. The first step is we have to prepare the material first, and next we will take 1000 ml of sugar and 250 ml of water. And this is the picture here that we take it and we make. So the first we have to pour the sugar in the pot with the water and mix it together before we heat. After that we heat it until it turns clear in here. After the mixture turns clear, we will pour it into the tall glass with the chopstick that we already put the sugar on it. And we will keep like 2 or 3 days and it will become like this. And I will talk about what the science behind it. So the molecules bond together when you mix the sugar with the hot water. The sugar molecules break down apart and they combine with the water. And the scientist name of it is supersaturate. So the more the molecules bonding together, the more crystal sugar we get. So why do we choose this sugar crystal experiment is because we want to try the experiment that it is really work or not. So we just give it a try. So the result is it work. But you need to leave it like 3 or 5 days. It will become a big one.
All right, thanks a lot, girls. That's really cool, and it's making me hungry. All right, now here we have another one. And wow, Sam, could you please explain about illusions and misdirection?
Alright, so in here, we're just gonna be talking about the eyes. So when we're talking about eyes, we have 3 things that we need to talk about. The expectation, the senses, and the blind spot that I will talk about. Expectation. Imagine if you are in somewhere where you cannot see, it's like a darkest place, but you have seen the place before. For example, like in your room, when you turn off the light, you won't be able to see, but your mind memorizes the image on the object where it is. So you can use the expectation to see things and guess, estimate it where the object would be. This can also happen when you're swimming, like in the ocean. You don't know what's ahead of you, but your mind creates a shark image where it would tell you dangers to not go there. And then next is the senses. Now in here I have asked one of the students here to come and experiment the senses for us. When your eyes can't see, we rely on the senses. For example, try your sense. Guess what's in here? What is it?
Shock. Mega shock. Mega shock. I'm not sure.
Try it in.
Sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? And there's nothing. So those are the senses. Lastly, the blind spot. In our eyes, we have in the eyes here, we can see everything within the eye. But the part where the eye connected to the brain, this is called the blind spot. In the blind spot, we cannot see things. So that means if we look at this dot, we won't be able to see this dot. And if we look at this dot, we can't see this dot. That's the blind spot. Now, okay, try.
This one.
Right. So, can you read this out loud?
Can you read this phrase?
Read it again. You read it incorrectly.
Can you read this phrase?
Can you read this phrase? You forgot this part. Okay. Lastly, in these 3 lines, which one is the longest?
This.
Well, unfortunately, all of the lines are equal. Alright, so this is the mystery of the eyes where we solve the things in the eyes. Thank you.
Wow, what an absolutely great explanation of the human eye. Thanks. All right, and now we're taking a look at some of our math projects this year. And girls, what is the math expert? Could you please explain this?
So math expert is like when you play this game and then you will be expert. Yeah. So
good afternoon, my name is Lisa, this is Yuli and Natalie. This is our math project, Math Expert. And for the material we use to do this is have cardboard, paper, A4 paper, scissors, glue gun, glue stick, pop stick, and black pen.
the purpose of this project is to let the children play and calculating the math
the mathematics faster and let them think it faster.
So after we do this project, we feel that we can calculate the question faster and that it can make us like feel relaxing.
Thank you.
Wow, very cool. The math experts. Thank you. And here we have all the projects from the primary classes, and wow, look at all of them today. Okay, and here we have some of the experiments from the year 1 class. And now, teacher, can you explain how to make oblek for us?
In making
How many?
we need the materials like this: cornstarch, and then water,
And
okay, and then color, and then we're going to mix. No, so they will use their hands to mix the materials. No, and then they can play with this. Okay, so Lina, can you play? Can you play?
All right, so what do you think of oblek? Is it cool?
It's so cool.
Ah, very cool. Okay. Oh, and what are we looking at here? What is this?
This is an electric. We'll try to make the light bulb. If the lights
Wow, look at that. It really works. Very cool, girls. All right, now we've got some of the projects from the year 3 students, and wow, they look fantastic. Let's have a look. All right, what is this? Can you explain it?
H2O means with water. CO2 means carbon dioxide. O2 means oxygen. Photosynthesis means how the plant is.
All right, very cool. Now, where is the plant?
Here.
Oh, all right, very good.
And they see the sun. And the sun to the stomata, and the carbon dioxide goes to the stomata, and the light energy and carbon dioxide make glucose and oxygen. The oxygen will be given to the human, and the glucose will give to the plant to have a food and put it everywhere from the pot of the plant.
Wow, very good explanation. Excellent project, and it looks gorgeous. Thank you. All right, now we've got another project here from the year 3s, and wow, look at this. It looks fantastic. Can you explain it, please?
This is the project of water cycle. There is 97% of undrinkable water, and then there is 2.5% of the fresh water. And this is how the process goes. The water increase the temperature because of the light energy. When it comes up, it calls evaporation, the first one. The second one is condensation. Condensation happens after evaporations. The vapor turn into liquids and turn into clouds. When it turns into clouds, it rains. When it rains, it called precipitation. Why it rains? Because the vapor into liquids, they form into clouds. But the clouds hold too much water and it cannot hold it up, so that it rains come down. When it comes down, and when the droplets come down and go under the land, that's called runoff. Runoff happens when the precipitation rains and the droplets come down under the water. When it comes under the water and it goes back to the beginning, that's called water cycle.
Wow, what a great explanation of the water cycle. Thank you very much, and it's an amazing looking project. All right, we've got another from the year 3s, and look at this presentation, solar panels. All right, Let's hear this explanation.
Hello, my name is Alexander from year 3 at Semander, and my project is about solar panels.
And what?
A solar panel has solar cells which collect photons and converts them into DC power. The solar cells has 5 layers. The first layer is a glass layer. The second layer is a blue silicon layer, which that's why it appears dark. The third layer is a metal grid, so the whole solar panel doesn't get hot. And then the fourth and the fifth is a P and a B side. The P side collects the photons, and it goes to the B side, and when it moves, it converts into DC power. And as you can see here, there's solar panels with houses and yeah.
All right, great, very good job, and beautiful little town with all the solar panels. Excellent, thank you. All right, another from the year 3s here, and could we have an explanation of your project, please?
Good afternoon, my name is Ais Stem Fair and my project is all about air pollution. What is air pollution? Air pollution refers to factory, car smoke, house, and burning trashes. Type of air pollution. The first one, primary pollutants. Primary pollutants is two smoke and another smoke mixed together, and it will be one smoke. Example, factory smoke and mixed together, it will be another smoke. And the secondary pollutants is only one smoke. Example, the factory smoke. And cause air pollution. Cause air pollution means how air pollution. Like trash, factory, and when we have old cars and never get fixed. How about the car smoke? If the car smoke is very old, it will cause car smoke. Mining activity. Mining activity means you have a car and you want to get it in the store because you want to go the line, and it will cause smoke because once you have road, you need a car to dig in and get going. And if you get go a lot, the car will cause smoke, and the people nearby will breathe the smoke and will get weaker and weaker.
Wow, listen to that. What a great explanation of pollution. Fantastic job on your project. All right, we've got another project here from year 3, and could you please explain what your fantastic looking project is?
Welcome to the model of water cycle. This is the sun heat all the water to make it heat. The water, when the water is heat, the water will rise up to the clouds. When the clouds is full and it gotta go bigger and bigger. And when the air cannot hold it anymore, it starts being rain to the ocean or seas or rivers. Example, the sun is right beside the trees, right? And it goes to the ocean. The ocean heat goes to the clouds. The clouds are bigger now. They go to runoff, and the runoff means they're going to beginning or going to the glass.
Okay, wow, very good. Good job, very cool, and an excellent looking model. Thank you.